Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got tons of Miami Heat news coming out today. You guys are definitely not going to want to miss it. But before we do start today's video, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we do upload every single day. Our goal this year is to upload for 365 days, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and let's get back in today's video. So, today I'm going to be a little bit more calm. I was raging yesterday. I was upset. I wanted Kevin Durant on this team, right? I know a lot of my supporters didn't want Kevin Durant. That's fine. We always have different opinions. I'm gonna respect your opinion. Hopefully, you guys respect my opinion. You know what I mean? But this report came out, and it says the Miami Heat's final offer for Kevin Durant included Andrew Wiggins, which was expected. They offered Terry Rozier in that, meaning they just wanted him off the team, and I'm fine with that. 2 bench players and the 20th pick. They said Haywood Highsmith and Jaime were discussed as those 2 additional pieces in Miami's offer. It also was reported that Kel'el Ware and Jovic was untouchables, and the Miami Heat didn't want to offer more than 1 first-round pick. Now, do I agree with them not offering, them offering more than like 2 first-round picks? I agree. Offer them 1 first-round pick. That's all Kevin Durant deserves. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Jovic being untouchable to me sounds crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Jovic, and I know a lot of my supporters are, and that's fine. I just don't view him as that guy. Like, I really don't. Hopefully he could prove me wrong, because at the end of the day, he's still on my team, and I wish him the best, and I want him to play good basketball. But making him untouchable is insane to me. I'm just going to stand on that. From what I've seen, yeah, he has some ups, but he has a lot of downs. He has a lot to work on. Does Spo even trust the guy? You know what I mean? Like, is Spo going to play him? Is he going to be healthy? And if Spo does play him, is he going to play him in the right position? Because, like, you can play, but if you're not in the right position, so what? Like, he's not going to play his best basketball. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Kel'el Ware is very understandable. Trust me, I get it. I made some points for both perspectives. People that wanted Ware gone and people that didn't want him gone. I said, listen, in my opinion, I don't want Ware gone, but I can understand if they did trade Ware for Kevin Durant. I could. I was saying, listen, you can go, replace Ware in the draft, or, get a player like Gafford or Clint Capella or Brook Lopez for a couple years. But I also understand the perspective is that we've been looking for a center. We don't want Bam playing the 5. So I get that. Kel'el Ware, cool. Jovic, no. Not untouchable in my opinion. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. This is the final offer that the Miami Heat sent, and, yeah, the Suns laughed at it. Now, if this is true, Stephen A. Smith did say this. This is where I agree with my supporters. Stephen A. says the Phoenix Suns wanted Tyler Herro for Kevin Durant. And if that's the case, I'm not doing it. No matter how I look at Tyler Herro, I'm not trading Tyler for Kevin Durant. The point of trading for Kevin Durant is to play with Tyler and Bam. That's unacceptable. It is weird, though, that the teams always want the most from Miami, but then when it comes to other teams, they take scraps. And that just tells me, like, is that like they don't like Pat Riley or something? They don't like our front office? Like, they know they're not going to trade their star player to Miami, and so they just ask for whatever because, like, to waste our time. Like, did Pat Riley do something to every owner in the NBA for them to do this to us? Like, think about that. What do you mean you asking for Tyler Herro? You didn't ask for Sengun. You didn't ask for that. You didn't ask for De'Aaron Fox. Like, you're not asking for the star player on each team that was rumored. You're not asking for it. That's like Minnesota. That's like them asking Minnesota, yeah, no, I want Anthony Edwards. They're not asking for that because they know it's not realistic. But when it comes to the Miami Heat, you're asking for Tyler Herro. No, that's not happening. Tyler Herro, Kel'el Ware, and Jovic, see, that's unacceptable. If I'm giving you Jovic, 1 first-round pick, Wiggins, and Terry Rozier, and maybe Duncan, or whatever the case may be, take it. I still think we had the better offer. Yeah, they had the top 10 pick. That's cool. They needed that. But they got 5 second-round picks. Okay. All right. You got Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green. Dylan Brooks is going to leave after his contract's up. Jalen Green, he's cool. I just didn't like the deal. But that's the life of being a Miami Heat fan. But like I said, if Stephen A. Smith is right and they wanted Tyler, we could just move on. Now, I know a lot of people is going to be upset with me when it comes to this, but it's just an option. Like, what's next? Like, we need to do something. Like, we're not going to run it back. We can't. There's no way. And so I found this interesting. It says, report Bradley Beal is expected to be traded or bought out by the Phoenix Suns. Now, I'm not saying the Suns should trade Bradley Beal to the Miami Heat. Clearly, that's not going to work. But if he does get bought out, that means he's going to become a free agent, meaning the Miami Heat could potentially sign him. I'm not the biggest fan of Bradley Beal, but mainly it's because of his contracts. When his contract is not there and the Suns are just paying him and we don't got to pay him too much, sure, I'll take him. Give us more scoring. Put him off the bench. Why not? Having Bradley Beal off the Miami Heat bench would be pretty good. I feel like he can give us 16 to 20 points, be that six-man row, you know? I don't think that would be a bad option. A better contract, a player that you're hoping that can still hoop, he can stay healthy. It's not like we're relying on him to be that third guy. We're not. We're not asking Bradley Beal to be that third guy. We know he can't. Trust and believe. We know that. But just a solid depth piece, adding a player like Bradley Beal if he gets bought out would be cool. We've been linked to Bradley Beal in the past. You know, Miami Heat obviously is a good destination to stay. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, are you a fan of Bradley Beal coming on a bought out contract? Let me know. And the things that make me upset though, of like when we can never post stars, and this is unfortunate. Like this is terrible for the NBA, of course. Tyrese Halliburton, Achilles injury, Tatum, Achilles injury, Dame Lillard, Achilles injury, right? The East is open. Like these are the top teams. Like the Pacers, they made it to the finals this year, lost. Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before, lost. Pacers they're not going to be in the picture to compete. Like they're going to be a good team, don't get me wrong, but without their starting point guard and Tyrese, it's going to be tough. With no Tatum, it's going to be tough. With no Dame, it's going to be tough. I mean, that's 3 years. I meant 3 years. That's 3 teams that are usually top teams in the East. You know what I mean? That we don't have to deal with. And this is why I'm like, if we make some moves, we can compete. You know what I mean? Like we could compete. No, like I just don't get it. I mean, you have the Knicks, the Magic, the Pistons, but I feel like we could be better than them. I really, really do think we could be better than them. So this is what makes me upset. So obviously, with the Miami Heat not acquiring Kevin Durant, is it now Plan B? Is it now to go after DeMar DeRozan and John Kuminga? We'll know very, very soon. I feel like because the draft is in 2 days. It's literally Wednesday. Today's Monday. So definitely have your notifications on because you guys know I'm the best Heat channel out here. Report all the news. Um, I'm not against DeMar DeRozan. I don't like the fit personally. I'm not against it though. Like I want something new. I want something fresh. The only thing I'm against if they start asking for a lot of players, just like the Suns and like Portland. Like I'm not giving up a first round pick. I'm not doing it. Like I'm not giving up a first round pick for DeMar. Like if the Kings are asking a first round pick for DeMar, move it on. Simple as that. Like I just move on. If the Heat do it, I'm gonna be very, very upset. And I think you guys should be upset too. DeMar, Jonathan Kuminga, cool. Maybe a Bradley Beal, buy out. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. The support has absolutely been insane. I love y'all, and I'm out.